Here we go. Hello, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you may be when you get to watch this or hear it on the radio. This is going to be a very interesting chat. Remember, it's not an interview, it's a chat. I have a very young man here who could very easily be my grandson, maybe. At this point, let me try to tell you if I can figure out how to work this here. Let me try to tell you how I got to know about him. Let me see how this will work. Bear with me. Let me try to see if I can share my screen. And here, let's see. I think I got it here. It just should work. Give me a second and hit share and see what happens. Okay.
Come on, video. You know me, I said, come on, me go to come on, sing me, I could not do casio. Oh, me go to I know, Gaka go to Hanengun, Hareawi wow. Mano Basiare, yeah, I go to money say me go to
It's Isaac on the beat.
Bang bang me
I'm sure somebody's going to be mad at me for stopping this share right now. But I'm sure having listened to that, you can understand why I had to comb the whole earth and scramble to find the person who actually did that music. I cannot believe I have him here in front of me right now. I'm going to ask him to go ahead and introduce himself to you all, listeners and viewers. Go right ahead, sir.
Hey, first I will start by saying I'm excited meeting you, And I go by the name REMII as a singer and a songwriter. And my own personal names are Hubert Nkomtiku from the Bangiland Manyuman.
Whoop, whoop.
And then I do sing and a songwriter as well. Do have music on movies that are on Netflix too. So that's how far I've gone.
So you're on Netflix with your non-artist REMII, R-E-M two I's, right?
Yeah, REMII.
Correct. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Because you look like you're barely even 14.
Oh my. Well, I always have a problem with that because people always feel like I'm a baby. But then to some other people, I'm just 31, which is okay.
Which is young. Trust me. I turned 60 a couple of days ago. That is young. That is young. That is the age of my youngest son, my youngest child. So
Wow.
that is young. But the thing is, you've got yourself a powerful voice. Some people say everything, it depends on who you're asking. It's in the eye, it depends on who you're. This is the kind of one where there's no debate. That is an amazing voice. I'm looking at you
Thank
here.
you.
If I saw you walking down the street, I wouldn't think that's what comes out of you. So where are you based? Where are you coming to us from today?
All right. Today I'm streaming from Canada, Toronto.
Okay. So that's where you're based. You've been there a while, or?
Yeah, I've been here for a while.
For a while. But you started off in Cameroon, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay. So how far had you gone there? I'm feeling embarrassed that I did not know about you, and I'm only knowing about you. Talk about selling after the market. I was quite embarrassed. I'm like, how can this person have been around with this voice and I only got to know them now? So what have you done so far? What have you accomplished so far? What's out there that we can go check on before we look to the future?
Okay. That's a very good one. At least now let me use the platform now and sell myself.
Sell away.
So music has always been a thing for me. Like even when I was still really small, I would sing every day. I would even go on the TVs and watch Indian shows. My other brother would go really mad at me, like, I don't understand India, but why am I so focused on them? So I realized that it's a part of me, and I kept on going until when I took it serious. So 2018, I went in for a competition that was launched by Mr. Leo, and I was the winner. So we had a song together. We watched a mashup of his songs. So we did it all together at Salatel Studio. So from there, I started taking it again a little bit more serious. And then the same 2018, I had other songs released, though it didn't really go that much, but I was pulling, I kept pushing. So after 2018, 2019, the work kept going on. The work kept going on until 2023. I met Canquentus. I said 2023, no, I think that was 2020.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. I don't know if you know the name Canquentus.
I know the name because I've been watching videos and things, and so I know the name very well. I recognize the name. I believe for not just for music, but for movies too.
Yeah, he's a movie actor and a director as well.
Correct.
So when I met him, I made my first song under him, Mavi, which was featuring Kosi.
Okay.
And after which really went viral, like everywhere was hot with that. And then I'll say a big thank you to the fans and the Cameroonians who supported worldwide. I really do appreciate. And after which other songs came up, and then there was a collaboration too with TZ Panchak, Asaba, Bless B, Kosi himself again in one song. So the song was about the Christmas stuff and all that.
Wow. Those are all names I know. I am an old school person, so I'm a more like Makusa kind of fan, but I do dabble a little bit in the Afrobeat and what is going on with our youngsters, because I believe it's time we started looking. We grew up at a time when everybody should go to school. You get that degree, go be a lawyer, be a doctor, at the very most a teacher. Anything else, like what you're doing now, your mother actually will start crying, put her hands on her head and say, "But Pekin don't go beat a band boy. Everybody else is going to do something serious. Only my own Pekin can't go." That is how we looked at it in my day. I'm glad that more and more we are accepting of our children and our descendants following what their passion is. Nobody who heard you or watched you sing that song that you just sang with all of that passion would not realize that is what he should be. This is not a doctor. This kid is not a doctor. He's not meant to be a lawyer, no nothing. He's supposed to be a musician, a singer like he's singing right there. And you sang in Ejagam, that was Ejagam, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I am just amazed still and just wowed by the whole thing. And you've had quite a parkour at this point. So now you moved to Canada. Are you still wanting to be into music? What are your plans for the future? Is what I'd like to know. So some of us who are selling after the market and coming behind can catch up and know what we should look forward to next and how we can support you.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you again once more, Mom.
No, you're very welcome.
Yeah, in Canada, yes, of course. Music is something that will never leave. It will stay forever. And the only thing we need to do is make it be more professional as days goes by. So I have intentions of releasing music because I've been recording quite few and trying to like adapt with the nature of Canada, trying to know the kind of fan base I need for myself. So I'm really taking my time to figure out exactly what I need to do, not just coming in and feel like I would just come and make them accept me, because it's not going to happen like that. So I'm taking my time. Probably by summer next year, I might release my own personal project. But there is a project on the run that I did with a guy. It's his project Getaways, but then it's a very good one.
Okay, so are you going to give us a hint? Are you or that will be breaching the contract, and then we don't. So we have to wait.
Yeah, definitely, guys. We'll have to wait.
We have to wait till 2025. All right, I'm going to set my timer, counting down the days till 2025. If I see the summer come by and I'm not hearing anything, I'll be calling you right back to say where is it?
Well, that to come to, definitely one will need help. It's not easy out here.
True. So now that's the thing. What is it that we can do to help? Do you have the songs we should go like and play and share? And what is our own part that we can do? A person watching you now, listening to you, do you go out for hire? Can somebody say, come and perform at my event and contact you? What is it that anybody listening or watching can do to help push you ahead?
Well, most of the times I always say expectation is not my thing.
Uh-huh.
So I just give out. I just give out what is in my heart, and I let the people who can feel it feel it. So I'm not giving out expecting something in return. So probably you can listen to a song, it touches you in a different way, and you're like, Remy, I beg, give me yours. I have 1 million for you. It touches your soul on your own.
Okay, so how do they do that? How do they do that? Where do they find you? So
All
they
right.
go. Mhm.
On my Facebook, the name remains the same, Remy Official. Instagram the same, TikTok the same. And yeah, when there is a song, like now, I do have a song. I released just the audio. The title is Amen. So if you check Remy on YouTube, Remy and the title Amen, definitely bring you to the audio and you'd enjoy yourself because it's a gospel song.
You know that's the next thing that's after my heart is a gospel thing. I'll be going to check that out the minute we're done with this. That's where I'll be going to check. So
Thank you,
now
man.
you trust me, I'll do that. Nobody has any excuse. It's the same. He has the same name everywhere that he just mentioned, which is all the social media platforms possible. You go look for Remy. It's REM, two I's, double I, and he
Correct.
said official. It's added tagged onto it. So you go on and you see how we can help. Because really, to be very fair and very frank, we tend not to realize that this is people's own livelihood that they do. You know, when you go to your office and you do your files, you expect your paycheck. I go, I teach, I expect my paycheck. The farmer goes and does his stuff, gets his crops, he sells them, they give him money for it. But because artists is kind of an abstract thing, you don't realize that is their own profession and their own means, their own livelihood too. And that just dancing to it, enjoying it, having it at your wedding, and all that kind of thing does not help the artist. He wants you to enjoy his music, but he expects you to also kind of remunerate, and we owe it to them to at least give them something for their talent that God gave them. The same way we use our own talents and use them to make money, they have to do the same thing. So I think it's our job to support the artists, try to get them known, which is what I'm trying to do here, make them better known, so that my own age group too now knows that you're there. And
Anyways, we make music for your age group, so definitely there's enjoyment for all.
I was just going to say that because what you heard him sing there is not the danceable, necessarily danceable kind of music. It's the listening kind of music that feeds the soul. You don't have to understand a thing of. I didn't understand a thing of what's being said there because I don't speak or understand Ejagam, but I was moved, and the tears came down. I'm like, whatever this kid is singing, God bless him. You know, that's the kind of way. So I am into. I just love music. If it's good music, I love it. But then music that has melody, like yours, like that. That's why I'm a what's his name? The other the Nigeria is full of the Afrobeat, but there's this guy, Johnny Drill.
Yeah, Johnny Drill.
You see, that's the kind of person I've listened to. Ageless music. It's good today, it's good tomorrow, it will be good in a million years, no matter what the fad is at that point in time.
Definitely.
Yep. Do you want to do some? I know you have to hurry somewhere because you told me about this whole thing. I don't want to take up much of your time, but I know they will kill me if I let you come and sit here and you go and don't do anything for us a cappella or something. I know I'm putting you on the spot because I think
No,
you
it's not.
just
It's
woke
not.
up.
It's not a sport because being an artist should be ready at any time. I mean, if you're sick, at least that's your job. You should do it. So then, even before I do it, I'll just do a little explanation because probably I heard you're worried. Though you're complaining behind the door. I will do the favor by explaining to you what I was singing in that
Mm-hmm.
in that freestyle I was doing. So it's very about mommy and the people of the world. So it says, I remember my mother telling me I should hold myself because the people of the world, they only come to you only when they need you. And when they do not need you, they'll walk away from you. But then there is nobody on this earth who can provide anything or give you the amount of peace of mind you need except God.
Amen to that. You sure had yourself a wise mother. And I'm going to go there too now because I think after I saw this one thing that was sent to me, I went and looked and I saw one where you sang about your mom. And I'm guessing you've lost her.
Yeah, I'm an orphan.
So you've lost both parents.
Yes.
But you're doing well anyway. And what you're doing is you're making them proud.
Thank you very much.
That's what should keep inspiring you and pushing you to go and say, remind yourself they will not want to be disappointed. You already started off so well. So just keep going. And you have a little borrowed mothers like us here.
Which I do
Adopted mothers like
appreciate.
us, like up here, who are pushing and pushing. So go right ahead. You have the floor.
Anyways, I was to sing the same song.
No problem.
Make it team some yo. I said, come on, Phoebe, yo. Nyana meo. I said, come on, me korua. Kama senge hakuna tukasio. Oh, me korua. Oh. Ano kaka korua. Oh. Hanengun. Area wiwa. Oh. Mano vasiare. Yeah, korua. Oh. Money nyen, money se me korua o. Bang bang me nyangua o. I cannot live without you.
That is awesome. That is
Thank
awesome.
you.
And I'm glad you sang the same song, because somebody could say, oh no, it was some acoustics in the studio somewhere that fixed the voice. You don't really know. But that's somebody there who woke up. This is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. Some of us sound like I don't want to use the word. Wake up in the morning. You sound like you don't even like somebody out of this world. Wake up in the morning, your voice is there, and that is the difference. Because we know synthetic voices that go in the studio. They mix something there, and you kind of hear something that looks good. Then you see them standing there now, and they say in an occasion, stand up, just sing for us. And you're like, is this the same person? But you have just done that now and sung so beautifully. And
Thank
all
you.
I can say is that this voice deserves to go places. You've heard it for yourself. I usually say, once you hear something, you cannot unhear it. So I know you know. Now you know that the person is there. I do not know what the producers and the directors and the whoever it is and the millionaires. Call him, find him, promote him, so that we don't be the kind of people who are just always sitting there and saying the youth of today, they're not doing anything. Okay, this is the youth of today who is doing something with his talent. The least we can do is promote him, share his songs, let people know he's there. And if you are the kind of person that can actually help with production and stuff, contact him and ask him what it is that you can do to help push his career forward. Anything else you let us know, tell us about yourself, or let us know anything else? I want to give you the last word, so we're not sitting here forever.
Anyways, anything else can just be the fact that I need to thank you for letting me be on your platform, and as well to give a shout out to all your fans and to those of mine too watching out there worldwide, that I love them and I love you too.
Awesome. You want to be a DJ too?
Me?
Because you just, the way you said the whole thing to, or a journalist. I guess you're a multi-talented person. You can do a lot with your voice.
Most of the times I do the motivational speaking stuff.
You see. So you have many platforms to go by. So now people know what to contact you for. You're versatile. That's for sure. You're versatile, a very gifted person, a very gifted human being. And I'm sure I'm glad I took my chance now while you are still accessible.
I'll always be.
Thank you. But the day will come when you will be hard to find. I can tell you that. The day will come when you'll be hard to pin down, because when
you get close to certain people, there's no going back.
Yeah.
It's just if people do not come closer, they wouldn't know of what good other people carry.
Right. And you come with an open mind. You come with a view. You don't sit and stick yourself in a box. Because if you stick yourself in a box, then what am I doing here talking to you?
I know.
But then I'll be the one missing out, because I want to sit there stuck in my little box from the 50s and the 60s. Move on, and just explore and see what marvels we have out there. So, son, I wish you only the very best.
Thank you very much, Mommy.
You're very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I cannot wait to say Anobi talk. Don't you see where you are now? All right, then. Yes. So take care then, and God bless.
Take care too, Mommy. God bless you.